nigger. I was waiting for you to clean up some bird poop.
Peace, family. Let me share with y'all something real quick. So I was doing my studies, and I was reading about this, and I said, let me share with the people that I know want to have better social lives, smarter, you feel me, more energized throughout their day. I think we just living in a high technological advanced world where you want your brain to operate at super speeds. You understand me? And I believe that it gives you an immeasurable, incalculable leverage, you feel me, in the world. So anyway, it's really simple, right? This is one of the ways that you can increase your mind as far as memory, right? Your social skills and things of that nature. 2 things that you need to do. The first one, and the easiest hack, right, is mushrooms, right? So you can utilize adaptogen mushrooms like lion's mane and cordyceps, and you combine those 2 together and you create a coffee that stimulates the brain. One is really good for the body, right? Get your body really active, and you have to understand when it comes to the brain, scientists have shown that, we literally have, so scientists have shown that intuition and gut feelings are, I don't know my connection, there we go. So scientists have shown that intuition and gut feelings are real. So based on your actual gut health, your body can actually give you knowledge, right? Or information before your mind even knows what to do with it, right? So let's say that you get a feeling about something, it's a gut feeling, right? Now, if you got clean, good gut health, you should actually listen to that, because essentially you have another brain, right, in your stomach. So depending on what you eat, right, it also goes directly to how you think and how you feel. So if you're not eating right, and you're not stimulating your gut and your brain health, like berries are good for the brain, right? But then that also, when you intake that lion's mane, it's good for the brain as well. So our brains have these things called myelin on them, right? Or our neurons rather have myelin on them. So your neurons is where you'll have information in that sends electricity from one end to the other. But sometimes as you grow older, it's not as electrical as it could be, right? So there's this small sheath, or what they call, it's like putting insulation on the outside of a wire so electricity flows from one end to the other. So your brain has that, right? Now, this can grow to be a little weak over time, and you might not have synaptic connections, if you're following me, right? So that means your brain can't keep up. Now you trying to recall something, and electricity is not flowing from one end to the other, and you're like, wait a minute, how come I can't remember what I was just thinking? Why am I like this? Why is my brain foggy and I'm waking up in the morning and I can't get the thought? Well, that's based on the myelination, right? So lion's mane has found, this mushroom is really dope. It's found that when you take this mushroom, it actually helps with the myelination. So increasing synaptic and electrical connection in between neurons, right? So that helps with mood, that helps with memory, right? Well, a lot of people don't realize how much their mood, number one, is connected to their gut, their energy, and their brain health. So you be in a bad mood, right? Because your body doesn't feel good. Your body don't feel good. How you gonna feel good? And then when you don't feel good, you don't think positive thoughts. Then you think negative, and then you having a bad day. So if you want to have a better day where people actually feel good about being around you, you want to have a super mind, right? And I'm not just talking about being super intelligent. I'm talking about actually feeling good and being able to think. Because when you feel good, people feel good about you. So you want to be in a good mood with high level well-being. So combine the mushroom, right, compounds of cordyceps, lion's mane with a little bit of coffee, and that's going to be the one. So coffee has the ability to cut off that thing that makes you want to go to sleep, so you're a little more awake throughout the day, right? And then when you have energy, you want to talk to people. Now here's the number 2 hack. Talking to people, having a high level conversation just for 10 minutes also stimulates memory, right? It stimulates mood as well. They did this test with college students, and these college students, one of them had to do like 10 minutes of socialization beforehand, and they found out this actually helped with their results and their memory and aptitude during it, right? So my suggestion is drink some Supermind coffee, and then talk to someone for 10 minutes and see how you feel afterwards. Yeah, Goldman, you said you got your Supermind coffee on the way. Listen, it's the best thing, I promise you. You understand me? We on a mission for changing the way people feel, right? And the way we interact with each other. And one thing I also learned about life is that, and I want everybody to really pay attention to this part, is that when you are feeling better and you're living at a higher level, right? Meaning that like you're energized, you actually experience more of life. People who eat like a lot of junk food and don't feel good, they're not experiencing as much as life, right? When you feel bad, all your energy is going to goddamn trying to heal you. When you stressed out, all your energy is going to thinking about your problems. So when you actually feeling real good, you enjoy more of life, meaning that you enjoy the moment that you're living in. You enjoy the sun coming in. You can feel things at a higher level, right? You can hear things. You can understand and process things more. So your quality of life actually increase the better that you feel. So no, we're not all equal. We're not all living the same life. People who have a high level well-being, those are people with superminds. They feel good, they live good, they're doing good. You understand me? And they're enjoying more of life. So this is another reason why you want to focus on your well-being, right? And you want to feel good at all times. And it, of course, it's been shown that, you know, having a high level conversation, actually, this has been a study that was done, that having a high level conversation increases mindfulness and overall well-being. So you feel good. So again, drink some of that Supermind coffee, comment coffee or Supermind right here to activate, to get yours sent out to you ASAP, right? I would also get it for family, get it for friends. We're working on a game that's going to come with it, right? So it's going to be like a card game to where you can have high-level conversations where it make it easy for you to be able to come up with these prompts so that you can have stimulating conversations with people, right? I promise you, once you feel better, life is just better, right? So get your Supermind now. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because if your friend is always negative and not positive, you understand me, and they ain't never want to talk about nothing high level, no vision, and always got something negative going on and with the wrong person, and well, they with the wrong person. Maybe they want to follow in their gut, so maybe they need to eat better so they get better instincts, get better intuition, and they can enjoy life. So I would suggest you get that to a friend as well. If they negative, get them some Supermind. When they start feeling better, they start thinking better, and they start doing better, and then you gonna feel better as well. You know what I'm talking about? So make sure you tap in. I love feeling super. I love having my day good. I love going around people with good energy and they respond to me as I move. That's that Supermind feeling, man. It's nothing better. If you've seen that movie Limitless, that's what it was like, right? Comment coffee. If you want a Supermind, comment coffee or comment Supermind. That movie Limitless. Now, I don't suggest you do this, but first thing he did when he got his Limitless pill, what'd he do? He talked to his landlord, right, who I think was married. So that's why I say you shouldn't do it, right? But she was married. And he helped her out with her homework. She was like, how did you know that? And he recalled something that he remembered in college. And he said something witty to her. And he realized she was holding a textbook. And he was able to examine her whole life real quick. And she was like, wait a minute, you usually dull and not this bright. But since he had that Limitless pill, like that Supermind, he was more charming in this moment. You feel me? And he realized that she shouldn't even be this mad at me. Why she this mad this early at me? And he had enough energy in the mind to realize this has nothing to do with me. And through the power of observation, right, and having that ability of recall, he was able to have that exact moment to where he could assuage the situation, to where he can calm her, give her some value, and then he ended up having sex with her. That's why I say I don't suggest you do it, right? Because I believe she was a married woman. But the point is, after that, he went and cleaned up his whole apartment, because cleanliness is godliness, right? And then that's when he was able to start focusing on making a whole lot of money. He changed up his looks, the way he felt about himself, and he was able to become a very charming individual just by his own brain health, right? So he tapped into that Supermind and his life changed, right? So I suggest everybody do that, right? You can skip the sex part with your landlord's wife, but the other parts I think are all good. You know what I'm talking about? Limitless was amazing, and ever since I watched that movie, I always wanted to figure out how do we create something like that as well. And I believe Supermind, that's the product. You know what I'm talking about? and like for the taste part, I put a little cinnamon in mine and use honey as a sweetener sometime. But to be honest, I like my coffee just regular. So I might do a little almond milk, a little honey, and a little cinnamon, and that's about it. You feel me? I don't know how you like your coffee or how you like your Supermind rather, but that's how I take my Supermind. No, Bradley Cooper played Eddie Moore very good. I even watched the Limitless show that they had. Wasn't as good, right? But it still allowed me to enjoy that. I even listened to the soundtrack to that movie while I'm drinking Supermind. It's immaculate. So I suggest you try Supermind and see how you feel. Let me know your results. Let me know how your conversation changed. Let me know how people respond to you when you have more energy, right? Before you drink, say your affirmations, right? Neurologists have found out, not neurologists, but neuroscience shows that, you know, you can program things, right? By saying before you drink, yo, I'm tapping into my Supermind, right? This is the version of me that is higher and things of that nature. And so you literally can start training the brain that every time you have that coffee, that Supermind gets activated. And it's just a different level of life, people. I don't like going into meetings and I don't feel good. I don't like talking to people when my energy low. But when I'm on my Supermind, oh yeah, man, we closing every deal. You feel me? Life is good. What Future say? Life is good. Sensational. Hey, y'all have a blessed one. Peace to the family. Also, matter of fact, I don't know why I didn't tell y'all this at first. Follow at Supermind Coffee. We're probably going to take the coffee off and probably just leave it at Supermind, because we actually have chocolates and gummies as well, and I never even talk about those, but it's another form. So tap into Supermind. If you don't like the coffee, you can get the gummies, you can get the chocolate, right? The cacao chocolate is amazing, good for you. It's good for your heart, it's good for your brain, right? And it makes an amazing gift. And the gummies are delicious. So I'm gonna get my Supermind regardless of what form I take it in. Let me know in the comments what y'all like best. You like the coffee, you like the gummies, or would you prefer the chocolate? Let me know. Now, of course, the coffee is going to have a different kind of zing effect. But when it comes to the chocolate, I love that. The chocolate just has the lion's mane in it. So, you know, it's that kind of chocolate that make you focus. Okay, I see. Miss Feminine Goddess say coffee and gummies. Okay. I am on Fiat. It says chocolate. Gummies. We got a lot of chocolate in here. For some reason, coffee harshness. Try the chocolate then. So go to Supermind Coffee, and if you don't see the chocolates and stuff, just DM me and I'll get you a link to whatever you need. Y'all be blessed. Peace to the family.